Capitol tonight. Governor Dayton now threatening to veto the education bill. And this comes after legislative leaders hammered out a compromise last night that doesn't provide enough money for preschool. It's setting up a showdown now in the final hours of the legislative session.
That's you, Bo.
Like a teacher in a classroom, the governor's top lesson plan all session long was teaching the importance of universal preschool. The governor dropped in on 3 separate classrooms, one of them with U.S. Education Secretary Arne Duncan. But after heated budget negotiations, his funding plan did not get enough money for a passing grade. And at a Capitol News conference today, he threatened a veto.
The indications are that they're not prepared to find that common ground, and then I'm not prepared to sign the bill.
The funding for universal pre-K did not pass either the GOP House or DFL Senate this session. In the budget negotiations at the governor's mansion this week, all sides were far apart. In the end, House Speaker Kurt Doudt and Senate Majority Leader Tom Bach compromised on a $400 million increase in education funding. That's enough to possibly raise the per-student funding formula for school districts by 1.5%. In the Senate chambers today, Leader Bach starkly warned the governor.
And I suspect that if the governor decides to veto the bill, I think it's very risky that he maybe doesn't get an education bill from the House.
If that happens, the Department of Management and Budget sent out a briefing late today saying no bill would essentially shut down the Department of Education, forcing the layoffs of 400 state workers. It also claims there would be no way to process payments to schools, and no increase in their per-pupil funding formula could force school districts to lay off teachers. It's a lot at stake, but the governor is not backing down from his vision of narrowing the achievement gap by putting more kids in preschool.
On E12, I'll say it again, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it again. I'm going to veto $400 million because it's wrong for the people of Minnesota, for the parents of Minnesota, and for the school children of Minnesota. It's wrong.
Now, both the House and the Senate are working this weekend on finalizing the spending bills. Leader Bach says that both he and Speaker Doudt have every intention of ending the session by the constitutional deadline of midnight on Monday.